Hey everyone, Eric Lehman here, yet you're watching another episode and video from my secondary YouTube channel and vlog in which I present to all of you. My sentimental thoughts come from my heart and my soul, and my mental oddball shenanigans come from my mind and brain. This is EML77 TV, episode 839. What's going on? September the 8th, 2020, 7:39 p.m. Now, I think back in May, the Mayor Mitchell had John Mitchell had an edict that no events, no special events like the WEML-TV Festival will happen until after Labor Day. Well, Labor Day is come and gone. So a lot of you folks, I don't know what the story is with the WEML-TV Festival. Hopefully I get some information soon. I just posted a comment on one of their posts saying, hey, what's the story? Is the festival going to happen? Because this year was supposed to be the 50th anniversary of the WEML-TV Festival. So there's going to be an uncertain future about that, and if it does happen, this will be the first time that the WEML-TV Festival will be happening on a date other than July, because it's always been a tradition that every second weekend of July the WEML-TV Festival has happened. Obviously, because of COVID-19, the pandemic has been happening this year due to social distancing rules and all that, and we have a lot of people that go into the WEML-TV Festival every single year. The festival has been postponed. They didn't want to cancel it. But they did cancel the Portuguese feast, however. But unfortunately, fortunately, it did get postponed. But here's the thing: the reason why they decided to postpone it instead of cancel it altogether, because it's very vital for the economy here in the city of New Bedford. Now, whether or not it's canceled, if it's canceled altogether, we also find out if it is. And if it is, it has been a very disappointing summer with no WEML-TV Festival at all. And, we don't know if the WEML-TV Festival is going to be the same, because most of the kids will be back in school and all this good stuff and everything else. And I don't know if they're going to have rides there or what, wrestling or something. This year, the pandemic this year has really changed a lot of things that has occurred. And as you know, as most of you know, I am friends with the president of the WEML-TV Festival, who is a former wrestler. By the way, he works as an EMS, New Bedford EMS. His name is Mr. Mike Sylvia. He's the president of the WEML-TV Festival, and he's, like I say, he's been doing this since he was a teenager, but being part of the WEML-TV Festival staff, and now he's the president of the committee. So I am hoping that I can get some answers from him soon, and so I am going to be a nice guy and back off, because working as an EMT and all that is a very, very hard job in the medical field, especially, and so I did comment on a post that was posted 5 days ago, September the 3rd. So I want to see what the 411 is on that. So we'll find out for sure what will happen, and so see what the future is for the WEML-TV Festival. Is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? It's really, really tough in the air. It may not happen. Listen, I don't know. If it's canceled, I'll be obviously disappointed. But if it doesn't get canceled and if it goes on, they may have to limit a few things, and that's something that you kind of hate that. You kind of hate that, It's really sad. This year has been tumultuous, to say the least. So, and this is supposed to be the 50th anniversary of the WEML-TV Festival. So I'm kind of concerned how they're going to go about it, and that's the big thing. So, if not, they're going to have to make a bigger bash for next year. So, so this summer. This summer has been a very disappointing summer. It has not been the summer that we wanted to have. I mean, a lot of things have happened and a lot of things have occurred, and a lot of things have been happening. I'd be lying to you to say that this year has been a good year for me, and obviously it's been not. But I choose not to complain about the bad stuff that's been happening to me, because complaining and whining and everything else, and it's not going to get me anywhere. it's not going to get me anywhere. And as you know, obviously, I've been trolled on, obviously, on here again, and been considering making a lot of changes, considering taking down this channel and the other channel, but because they're threatening my channel once again. But I am not here. But I decided not to do that because they're stupid opinions and they're irrelevant to me. The trolls are, I should say. So this channel is going to stay up, like I said, until I reach 1,000 episodes. But here's the thing: I'm keeping all my episodes of EML77 TV and this bad boy here, this PNY flash drive with 512 gigs. It's kind of crazy that is like that, but it's something that it's something that needed to be done, So so as far as the future of the Whalen City Festival is concerned, I really don't know. That's up in the air. It's totally up in the air, the Whalen City Festival, and don't know what to tell you other than hope and pray that it happens. But if it doesn't, then I wouldn't be surprised. And it will probably be the most disappointing summer in the history of New Bedford, Massachusetts. And, my friend Moses Barraza said, oh, it's a summer that once was. That wasn't. We had a summer, but not the summer that we wanted. Probably the most disappointing summer in the history in American history. And, we could point fingers at each other. We could point fingers at the politicians. We could point fingers at China. We can point fingers at everybody. But, basically sitting around here complaining about, being forced to wear a mask and everything else. And I know it's driving us crazy. And, a lot of things are happening, And it's something that it's considered, and our governor's not making a whole lot of sense. They want to keep the arcades closed, yet they want to open up casinos. Makes sense, right? Like duh. And then you got the baseball games have been limited. You got a 60-game season. The Red Sox have been struggling. Bruins got knocked out of the playoffs, and the Celtics are just one game away from knocking off the defending champions in this year's tournament in this year's NBA playoffs. So you're talking about, a lot of things have been happening and whatnot, and it's kind of crazy. Another thing that people have a problem with me is they think I don't talk a whole lot about, they think I talk a whole lot about politics on here. I don't. I'm just trying to, well, I don't. The majority of my videos are not on politics, obviously. If you can tell by the YouTube thumbnails I use. Basically, yeah, it's been really, it has been very tough not to talk about politics when all this is going on. But the fact of the matter is, a lot of events have been happening, and it is vital that we go out and vote. That's all I'm going to say. We're going to go out and vote, and we need to go and vote. That's the way we are. Now, another thing I get complaints about is they think that every single video that I talk about Paulette. Not true. As you can tell, I'm trying to refrain from doing that. Even though, despite the fact that I have no grudge against her, and, or her family, or anybody that's associated with her and all that, she's doing fine. She's married, got a couple kids. Hey, listen, I have no problem with that. I'm cool with that. I've accepted that fact, that, and just she's moved on with her life and I'm moved on with mine. So that's no problem. You see, but the problem is that those who don't learn from their history are doomed to repeat it. And that's why, sometimes, I learn from my past, and the part about Paulette is one of the things of the past that I have to learn from. And, it's like, The old saying, those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Again, that's I go by that, and sometimes you speak from experience. Now, I'm not in good relationships, obviously, with the opposite sex. That's okay, and you know what? I'm not going to be focused on that. I'm going to be focused on what God has done, what God is doing for me, and focus on my family and my friends, and just being focused on this YouTube channel, focus on my job. Just stay focused. Not worry about the trolls. Not worry about this. Not worry about the negative stuff, the negative drama. Not worry about anything else. And whether or not the WEML-TV Festival is going to happen, well, we don't know. I just don't know. It's up to Mike Silvio and up to the mayor what the decision's going to be. And sometimes, listen, things happen. I can't go back and change everything in my past. But I kind of wish I did. I'll be honest with you. Changing the past, I wouldn't want to do it. I want to, sometimes I would alter, I would, sometimes, the what ifs come up, maybe they have the case, the what ifs, what if this happened? What if this should happen? Or what if this didn't happen? What if that didn't happen? Sometimes I ask myself the question, what if I didn't, chase Paulette? What if I didn't have a fight with my parents? What if I didn't do this? What if I did this? What if I, what if, shoulda, coulda, didn't, unfortunately, everything's happened the way it's happened, and we can't change it, I kind of wish I went back in time to see the mall with Zaire, Child World, and all that good stuff, but can't go back in time, man, can't go back, and it's really, really sad, and, you live in the day and age of technology and all that, and a lot of people get, there's some people out there that tell me, oh, don't, 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 what the heck is that? Who is... this is a... and this is a really the future. The future is uncertain about the heck is that buzz. What in the world? That's strange. I don't know where that tone is coming from. On Facebook, is another post. I don't know. Anyways, I apologize for that, folks. So a lot of questions about the WEML-TV Festival. So a lot of things have happened this year, obviously, and a lot of thinking to do. And I'm hoping it happens. If not, well, c'est la vie. And I would be very, very sad because I would. But then again, it would be a good thing too because I was thinking of bringing my 24/7 title over to the WEML-TV Festival. Last night, everybody was like, "Hey, he's got the 24/7 title. Let's get him!" I feel like our troops were trying to hide. How come you're hiding? And also you see the belt, 24/7 title. Hey, he's here. Well, I'd be like, whoa. 1, social distancing. 2, are you under WWE contract? No. Then you're not having a title. You're wearing it as I bought it. I pulled a Ted DiBiase. I bought the title. Oh, man. That would be the funniest thing ever if I was wearing the 24. Too bad the festival was postponed and the feast was canceled, man. I would walk around the feast with a 24/7 champion. Championship belt. Imagine the looks I would get from everybody. 24/7 champion. What do you mean by that? You know what? It could end up being. I see. Uh, uh, okay, okay. I think they responded. Let me check what's the story here. Oh, well, hold up. Hold on. Uh, ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Okay. Unfortunately, unfortunately, so technically, unfortunately, I just got word that the WEML-TV Festival will be postponed until next year. Unfortunately, it's been canceled this year. So that's a sad, sad tale. And I'm really sorry, folks. Don't know what to say. Don't know what to do. But it was inevitable that it was going to be canceled this year. But unfortunately, because we've been set back because of people being boneheaded about not being safe and all that, it's postponed until next year. So it's canceled this year, but it will be back next year, unfortunately. So, well, this was the summer that wasn't, and just it is a sad year. Very sad, very disappointing. I don't know what to tell you guys. I am really sorry. I'm sorry that it got canceled this year, but next year it will be back on until 2021. Because unfortunately, of the phases and postpone the phase. So unfortunately, I'm really sorry, folks. No WEML-TV Festival this year, but next year. And, well, it's the way it goes, folks. The way things happen. I'm a little sad and angry, but what can you do? I want to thank Mike Sylvia and the WEML-TV Festival page on Facebook to give me that updated information so I can spread it out and say that it's canceled this year, but next year it'll be back. So basically that's what it comes down to. So next year, hopefully it will come back next year. Postponed until 2021. That means it's canceled this year, and then 2021 is going to come back. But the first time in its 50-year history this has happened. Feels like the Portuguese feast. All right, NXT Super Tuesday 2 is coming up. I got to watch it. So I'll see you guys later. I'll see you in episode 840. My apologies for ending this video on a down note. We'll be strong. All right, I'll see you in episode 840 where I give you the recap of NXT Super Tuesday 2. See ya. Have a good night.